Hello, my fellow viewers. Welcome to MR.Wanyoike, the digital learning platform. In the previous lesson, we were looking on mathematics in Form 1, and we were on the third topic, that is divisibility, and we did the divisibility test of 2, divisibility test of 3, the divisibility test of 4, the divisibility test of 5 was covered in the previous lesson, and also the divisibility test of 6 was covered in the previous lesson, and also the divisibility test of 8 and also the divisibility test of 9 were covered in the previous lesson. On today's lesson, I'm going to look on divisibility test of 10, and as far as the divisibility test of 10 is concerned, you can see that here a number is divisible. We normally say that a number is divisible by 10 if its last digit is 0. An example, we have 170 here and that is 17,342, and we are asked prove whether they are divisible by 10 or not. And as far as 170 is concerned, you can see the last digit is supposed to be 0, and therefore in our conclusion we can say it is divisible by 10 since its last digit is 0. Because the last digit is 0 in 170, then 170 is divisible by 10. On to the second example, that is part B of the question, that is 17,344. We have said, I've indicated it here, it is not divisible. It is not divisible. It is not divisible. It is not divisible by 10 since its last digit is not equal to 0. It is not equal to 0. So you can see that the last digit is in the second part of the question, that is 17,342. The last digit is 2, and since 2 is not it is not equal to 0, 2 is not 0, then we can say that the entire number is not divisible by 10. When we come to the divisibility test of 11, when we come to the divisibility test of 11, you're supposed to reason this way. A number is divisible by 11. A number is normally divisible by 11 if the sum of its digits in the first, third, fifth, and seventh position, etc. position, and the sum of its digits in the second, fourth, sixth, etc. position are equal to one another, are equal to each other, or differ by 11, or differ by a multiple of 11. So therefore, there is an example which is given here, and this example we have, you are asked in this question, you are asked to prove whether it is divisible by 11. That is 8 million. That is 8,260,000. 439. Is it divisible by 11 or not? So you are supposed to take the 8s number 1. The second position is represented by 2, the third position by 6, the fourth position is 0, the fifth position is 4, the sixth position is 3, and the seventh position of is supposed to be 9. And therefore you take the sum of the first, the third, and the fifth, and the seventh position. You can see they are well illustrated here. The first position is given as represented by 8. Then you add to the third position represented by 6. Then you add to the number represented representing the fifth position, which is supposed to be 4. And finally you add 9, which is the number representing the seventh position. And after you add all of them, you are going to get 27. And then you come to the number which is representing the second position. The number which is representing the second position, you can see it is supposed to be 2, and the number representing the fourth position is the second position is 2, and the fourth position is 0, and the sixth position is supposed to be 3. And therefore if you add those numbers, you are supposed to get 5. And therefore 27, you subtract 5. 27, you subtract 5. 27, you are supposed to subtract 5. You are supposed to get the answer is 22. And you can see that 22 is divisible by 11. 22 is a factor of 11 actually, and therefore we can conclude that 8,260,439 is divisible by 11. So we can say that that number, that is 8,260,439 is divisible by 9. I have come to the end of this lesson. Till next lesson, it is your teacher, Mr. Wanyoike. Till next lesson, bye-bye.